Yo, yo, yo. What's good, beautiful people? It's your boy King Joker back at it again with another video. This time it's been a minute. I've just been going through life, trying to get in school, working double jobs. One of my jobs I do double shift, so I'm gonna be real, I just haven't been having time to pod or to record or just do anything even for myself. But today I got time. I got time today, homie.
You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
So real quick, because I haven't been putting out no podcasts, it's probably been about almost a year, I ain't gonna lie to you, but haven't been putting out no podcast, but I've been writing down topics. So before I go to work, we're just gonna speed run through these topics just so I can get them off and you feel me, get it over with so I can create some new ideas and stuff. So first things first, we're gonna start with the forecast. Act like the weatherman. It's clear as day. You know, it is fall/winter. No, it's fall. It's fall, so it hasn't been cloudy lately. It hasn't been too cold, but it definitely has been breezy. I would show y'all the sky, but it's just clear blue skies. Like not one speck of cloud in sight. And of course, we live in a sunshine state, so of course we're gonna have beautiful weather most of the time. We're gonna start with music. Again, these are old. I've been writing down my ideas, just never been recording. So fuck it. First thing is Big X the Plug Take Care album. That was a 10 out of 10. He's one of my new favorite artists. And even after that, he dropped another album that I listened to, which was good. It's kind of like a country album, but that shit was still fire. Also, found out some more pertinent information. I lied. It's not pertinent information. It's just something I really don't care about. Low key, I only expect some certain rappers to uphold the never having a ghostwriter thing, right? But kind of find out, he said some of his songs he did not write himself. Someone wrote it for him and he just performed it. So I'm just like, hey, bro, shit sound good to me, so I don't even care. I don't go to him for lyrics and lyricists and the miracle, spiritual, lyrical, all that. I don't go for him for that. But he makes phenomenal music, great music. Lil Wayne, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this was the fucking Carter 5, 6, whatever this was. The last Carter. I'm a huge Wayne fan. Huge Wayne fan. But this was not it, homie. This was not it at all. It gives me mixtape vibes. Sounds like he don't have the same circle of people for when he was at his peak. Heavy West Coast influence and too many what I write? Or I probably meant to put too many young heads in the studio, like too many young niggas. Heavy influence on a generation of rappers now. So that goes back to me saying, like, him listening to Cardi and all this shit. That's not it, fam. Go back to what you used to do. Go back to hanging out with Drake, Nicki, Gutta Gutta, T Mills. Like, go back to hanging out with them because that's the Wayne that we need. Justin Bieber, that last album, I'm forgetting the name of it, but that last album was fire. Probably one of the best. I don't know if it's R&B or pop. One of the best non-rap albums this year. I'll say that. Justin Bieber, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. The Clips, Let God Sort Them Out. I wasn't familiar with Malice besides from like maybe like 2 or 3 songs. I'm forgetting the one that everybody knows. Boom, 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 da da da, boom, boom, boom. I'm forgetting the name of it. It's a Pharrell beat. Everybody knows it. It's just slipping my mind right now. I know him from that and like 2 other songs from like features and stuff. But nah, I'm not familiar with Malice. So, and I apologize for not knowing any better. I sincerely apologize for me not being familiar with your game, homie. You are definitely an OG. which I should have been knew about, to be honest, but it is what it is. Malice is like a living legend, familiar with the name, but not really his work. Again, that was like the 3 songs that I kind of knew, especially back then. Mind you, when Malice came out, to me, when I found out about him, I was in like elementary school. So yeah, I give that Clips album an 8.5 out of 10. That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. That Lil Wayne album, 5 out of 10. Basuda, I'm sorry, Brody. The fact that I gave you 5 out of 10 is because your name is Lil Wayne. I'm not even gonna hold you. Other than that, if you was like somebody else, you would have got like a 0 out of 10. JID, Jid, what was it? God Does Like Ugly or something like that. That one was fire. That gets a solid 8.2 out of 10. Because he was spitting. He was spitting. He was spazzing. He was doing all the lyrical, miracle, spiritual shit that I asked for in rappers that can rap. So yeah, Jid gave me like 8.2. So that was music. Now we're gonna go to movies and TV shows. Again, some of this is old, so I'm gonna just speed run through it. This was months ago. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm looking at like a couple of these. I don't even remember watching this or the whole thing, the whole synopsis of what it was. I don't remember, but fuck it. Here we go. Kaiju number 8. All right, I ain't gonna lie. 10 out of 10. Best anime action so far. Any other animal and any other anime like that, please put me on. So I don't know where I'm gonna post it, but either drop it in the comments below, drop it up top, do something because I need some new anime. I am gonna get on Solo Leveling, so don't spam that in the comments and whatnot because I'm gonna get on that. I've seen clips, I've seen like out of order episodes, like 1 or 2, and it's just fire. So just give me time, be patient. Um, yeah, be patient with me. Hellboy spinoff, I give that a 7.5 out of 10. If I do recall, I do like how they aesthetic of how Hellboy was. They gave him his horns, like the makeup stuff. That shit was fire. So storyline was a little Tubi-ish, but it was still good. It wasn't bad. Hell's Paradise. Which one was Hell's Paradise? I can't remember, so I'm gonna have to come back to it. But I gave it a 10 out of 10. Can't wait for season 2. I got my phone in my hand. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I do remember this. I do. It's slowly coming back to me. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch it, so I'm gonna get back to y'all on that. But that shit was fire. Invincible. That last season, only because I'm tired of Mark getting his ass whooped. If he won a couple fights, I would have gave it an 8. But since he be getting his ass whooped too much, nigga, I gave that shit a 6 out of 10. Mark's still soft. You soft, fool. You soft. I'm sorry. Oliver has a noble mindset. Like, I get he's a kid in the show, and I don't always agree with him killing everybody just because they're so-called bad. But he do be having a point. Like, niggas be killing multiple people in time and time again, and niggas still want to save them. Nah. If you're an evil person, I'm gonna ask that God bless me to make the right decision. If God then tells you or tells me that I have to take you out, best believe if you're put in front of me, I'm going to do it. You feel me? But that's a topic for another day. But Invincible, you get like a 6 out of 10. Captain America: Brave New World, 8.1 out of 10. Um, I'm gonna give an opinion, but I have to preference this with I do not read the comics. So if you guys read the comics, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, please just educate me because I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I don't know if things are supposed to happen this way or people are able to take certain type of damage or whatnot. Like, just correct me on my ignorance, right? But based on how I see, The movie, I ain't gonna lie, the Red Hulk is supposed to do damage. Like, he did damage, but I'm talking about like he's supposed to do more damage than what he did. And I'm shocked that uh, Falcon, aka the new Captain America, I'm surprised he held his own for the most part. But I'm just shocked. Like, I feel like the Red Hulk could have like destroyed the whole planet if he was that mad. But that's neither here nor there. Um, Again, 8.1 out of 10. This one right here, I gotta talk to my black people. You guys are sheep. I don't like sheep. It's not that I don't like sheep, but you guys have a hive mindset, and I hate that. And I genuinely mean this. I'm not saying this to troll. I really hate that for people in the black community. Like, y'all, a lot of y'all do not think for yourselves, right? And I say that to say because when I saw the movie Sinners, that shit was ass. The plot was ass. The storyline was ass. Who the main character was, I'm forgetting his name, but he was the guy who created the blues and jazz. He was a real person. And the fact that in Sinners they didn't depict him properly, I don't like that shit at all. So there's a Netflix show. There we go. Robert Johnson. So because I don't even want to talk about Sinners, I'm gonna just talk about the guy who it was supposed to be about, not Michael B. Jordan. Whoever was a character of Michael B. Jordan, phenomenal. As far as like, he played himself. He played twin brothers as himself. Like, that's crazy. But Robert Johnson was pretty much, he was a blues legend, and he pretty much created the blues and jazz. The blues kind of like morphed into jazz. They go hand in hand. So either way, but the guy who in the movie Sinners, the guy who had the guitar, he's the one the movie should have been about. You feel me? Because if y'all read the Bible and stuff like that, it would talk about how music and the devil go hand in hand. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but yeah, the music and the devil go hand in hand. And Robert Johnson was a real person. Whoever Michael B. Jordan character was not a real person. The guy that was playing the guitar and his dad was a preacher, yeah, those are based on actual real people. So the fact that a lot of black people did not know that, and they were like, "Oh, Sinners is the best movie," I'm not gonna lie, y'all can suck a dick. That shit was trash. That shit was basura. The acting, the production, all that shit was perfect. 10 out of 10. But the storyline and the chokehold they had on the black community and some of the acting was little ugh. So yeah, y'all black people, y'all make me sick. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But on to the next. Final Destination gave it an 8 out of 10 because it did help me understand, like, and this is from a point of view of like, because I do photography and videography, sequencing and stuff like that. So it just helped me understand that better. But other than that, it was a good movie. It really closed it all. Like, it all tied back to each other in the end. And it was really good. Except the last part. I don't know how the hell the train got that far. But whatever. It was still good. Old Guard. I forgot what Old Guard was. I gave it a 6 out of 10. In here I put it's a cliffhanger to the last movie. I gotta watch Old Guard again. I'm not about to look it up. Superman, 7.8 out of 10. I really enjoyed how much of a dick Lex Luthor was, because he was like, he's always been a dick, even in like the shows and like the little comics that I have read about Superman and stuff like that. He's a genius, so he's like a dick. He's like an asshole, and I like that. However, I understand this was the movie before like Superman became who Superman really is, like the Man of Steel and shit like that. But he got his ass whooped too much, and I ain't like that. So that's why I gave it a 7.8 out of 10. Like, man, get up. Like, get up. If it wasn't for Mr. T and John and Hot Girl and Green Lantern, he would have gotten his ass. He would have died, actually. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, but yeah, Superman 7.8 out of 10. I feel like they're gonna continue it. I am excited to see the next movie, but he can't get his ass whooped like that. Like the first movie, he was acting like Mark, but we haven't seen Mark win yet. So hopefully, the second movie is him like getting over the hurdle and learning more and adapting better and stuff like that. So yeah, Superman 7.8 out of 10. Mission Impossible. Now that gets a 7. That gets an 8.7 out of 10. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Definitely set up to watch the other movies to see how it all ties together. I say that to say, I've seen a couple Mission Impossibles, but definitely not all. But the fact that they all tie in together, like they literally tie in together. It's not just like a continuation as far as like this was the last mission, this the new mission. I know some movies don't really like to give the backstory of like what happened previously, but Mission Impossible does that. And one thing I peeped that I appreciate was that they did a callback to the first Mission Impossible. And I like that because I think that was like in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Probably around the time I was born or before I was born, like 94, 95, whatever. But they brought the same people back from the first movie into the last movie. And they show you clips and other people and other things from like, there's a lot of cameos. Cameos from the other movies that set up the story in this one. So I like that. That's definitely going to make me watch all the other Mission Impossibles because I just like how they sequenced it all together. So yeah, I gotta watch it so I can understand what happened in between the movies that I did see. Honestly, I think that's it. So I got a question, and I'm gonna leave here with my answer. Y'all just drop y'all answers, y'all response, y'all POVs. Drop that down below or up top, wherever I'm gonna put this. But make sure y'all comment on this. Now, the question is, if R. Kelly was to be released, are you going to his concert? Be totally honest. Now, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I can separate the man from the music. You feel me? The artist from the art. I still fuck with R. Kelly's music. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some of the stuff that is blatantly like things that would make me uncomfortable, yeah, I don't subscribe to. But R. Kelly makes phenomenal music. I'm not gonna deny that. Now, I wouldn't go to his concert because I don't want to support him in condoning the things that he did. Like, I feel like I can listen to the music and just enjoy the music, but I feel like if I go to his concert or something, that's like me giving him a pass or saying, hey man, he didn't do it to me, so there's nothing really for me to forgive. It's just more like, what you did was wrong. I don't want you to think that you can continue doing that just because people show up. And people showing up to his concerts will enable him or potentially enable him to continue doing the shit that he did do before, he got caught. So, yeah, I wouldn't go, but let me know what y'all would do. Let me know. Ask y'all aunties. I need y'all to ask y'all aunties this question because y'all aunties is going to give the real answer. The real answer. You feel me? I'm not unk yet. I'm not unk status. I'm still bro or big bro or whatever people want to, call me. But for those who call me unk, I just want to say fuck you. Suck a dick. And yeah. I believe that's everything. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Hopefully this video runs smoothly. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. But hopefully we got all these topics out the way so I can start my pod again and get some fresh new topics up in my brain and for me to jot down. So again, it's your boy King Joker. Peace, love, happiness. I'm gone.